What if my grandma had 3 wheels? She'd be a tricycle.
These are really good points you're bringing up.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of like...
And then it all leads back to...
Rome.
Where it all began.
I was thinking that.
And it wasn't built in a day.
No.
As much as people say that.
Famously not.
It's several.
It's like, God.
They don't tell us how long it took, though, which is kind of annoying. It wasn't a day. Like, what if it was less than a day? What if it was an hour?
Yeah, Rome was built in 1 hour. What do you mean?
Rome invented Adderall and then they built... Well, I guess it wasn't Rome.
Wait,
pre-Rome.
You know what I was...
Me when I pre-Rome.
You know what I was... You know what I was thinking
Clean
about?
up. What?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Friend Crush the podcast. I am your host, Yvette, and I'm here today with one of my all-time favorites, and actually our first ever guest, our first repeat as well, the incredible Connor Wood. Connor is such an amazing comedian. I just opened for him in Philly and at the Gramercy Theater in New York City the other week for New York Comedy Festival. He is so awesome. I freaking love this kid. He's so funny. You obviously know him because he's literally just everywhere in the best possible way. And today we just like had so much fun just like catching up and goofing and gaffing. We talked about we just sort of shared stories. I told a story about my neighbor getting shot. Connor talked about, you know, his life and sort of dementia at times and his sort of embarrassing stories, of course, which are so funny. I also, you guys, this is really fun because we're actually, big surprise, we're gonna do a show in New York together and it's gonna be monthly. So you heard it here first on the podcast. We announced about the pod. So it's gonna be at the Bell House and the first one is January 11th. So get your freaking tickets, you guys. Anyway, and then for me, I'm going to Austin. That's going to be January 8th. Yep. And then I have a full tour coming up in the spring. So just keep your eyes peeled on that. And please sign up for my mailing list if you want to make sure that I come to your city and you want to be the first one to know when I do. So you can get a ticket because we've actually been freaking selling out because I love you guys and you're amazing. Anyway, this was a really great episode. I love Connor. He's the homie. I'd marry him if I could today, but he doesn't have health insurance, so it kind of do neither of us any good. Anyway, you guys are going to have the best time listening to this. I had the best time recording it, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Love you. Let's get into it. Hey, Connor.
Hey, Yvette.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Thanks for having me. Have you had any double
You're
double
our first
guesters?
Our first double up. Friend of the pod. But I figure so much has happened between us.
I was in really bad shape last time I came on. I think so. My back was hurting. I tweaked my back.
Yeah.
I think I was hungover. Like odds are probably pretty high that I was hungover.
Sure.
Because I was visiting last time I was here. And every time I'm here, it's like, oh, go out and see everybody. See as many people as you can. Yeah. Now I live here. So this is old. This is like my fucking bread and butter now.
No, now you're like chilling. Yeah. You're a New Yorker, baby. But also you've been on tour like crazy style for the past legit 2 years.
Yeah, legit.
So you haven't really lived anywhere, I feel, because you've been in the air the whole time.
No.
You've been on a plane.
I've been in a lot of like hotels that you wouldn't put like your enemy from high school in. I've been in hotels that you couldn't even wrap your head around. I've been in hotels that weren't even hotels. I got there and they're like, you can stay with us.
I've gotten that before where like people are like, oh, why don't you just stay with us? Like we were the club owner and like, just stay with us. We have a spare room. And I'm like, thank you.
I stayed in one and I'm not going to name names because I think that like people really, really enjoy this, but I stayed in one where, so I'm doing a comedy show at one of these clubs and they're like, there's a condo for free. You don't have to do the hotel.
Very common with a club situation, yeah.
Why don't you stay there? So the condo, it is like, have you seen Barbarian, the movie?
No.
Okay, so Barbarian takes place in this like kind of forlorn post-apocalyptic street and all the houses, and then there's kind of like just open land, but there's like a kid's bike just sitting there and there's like trash and stuff. And so there's this whole side of the street up past the club where it's just that. And then there's the condo. And it's kind of just like the only thing on that block. It's like how I imagine like series of unfortunate event, like, you know.
Like the house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like on the edge of a cliff. And you're like, oh, okay.
It doesn't itself look scary, but I'm like, why is it the only house that decided to live there?
Right.
Me personifying the condo.
Why do you have no friends? Condo. Kind of a flag.
What's wrong with this whole street? And it's not like a new development. It's definitely, there's stuff around it.
Yeah.
So I go and I stay there, and it's obviously like 4 bedrooms. So there's plenty of room for things to have gone wrong. And it was very clear that like someone had been in there recently, and like they didn't like reset it. So like
you're sleeping in
it was very lived in, which was nice. It had some character to it.
Homey.
The bed itself had some character to it because it was damp. So at some point I'm downstairs and I've got every TV on so that there's like noise. It feels like I'm with people. And at some point at like 2 a.m, I finish the shows.
Yeah.
I go home. God forbid a guy has a beer.
God forbid.
A comedian at that. So I go home, I crack a beer, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, fire alarm starts going off. Beep, beep, beep. I'm like, who's cooking? Because I'm here alone, right? And why is that going off? And so I look at it, and I'm like, okay, there's no smoke. I don't smell anything. Is it carbon monoxide? Uh-oh, this is not good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because apparently you can't smell that. And I'm always dizzy. So like that's not going to help.
Right.
My left arm hurts. And then I can't, is it my right arm? Now my right arm hurts. I smell toast.
All the time.
Here now.
Yeah.
You know?
We're both having a stroke currently. So
I'm like, and I don't know what carbon monoxide, what I'm supposed to be feeling.
Sure.
If you were to run me through what you feel when there's carbon monoxide at present, I'd be like, check, 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 check. There's never a time when I'm not experiencing the smell of, inhaling carbon monoxide. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I don't really know what to do. All of a sudden, from the fire alarm, water both sides just pouring kind of out of the fire alarm. And it's not like a sprinkler, like it's putting out a fire. There's water coming from an outside source. And it's coming through the fire from the ceiling, just kind of like when you're at a children's park and the bucket dumps the water vibe.
Okay, for sure.
And so I take a broom and I hit that shit off the ceiling and I broke it into a bunch of pieces and I text the club owner. I'm like, hey, I'd had to destroy your fire alarm. Like it wouldn't stop. You can take that out of my check. And I go upstairs. One of the toilets had just like, and I hadn't used this toilet, had just like randomly overflowed, spilled. And the only drain was, I guess, the hole that goes to the fire alarm downstairs.
Wait, so what did you do after that? Did they respond? You just went to sleep? And
Yeah, I went
leaking?
to sleep and then I left the next day and got into a hotel. I put my ass in a hotel.
Yeah. And as is your right. That's awesome.
That's my story.
I love the road. I love the road.
The road's great.
I had a crazy road story this past weekend. The club forgot to book openers.
Oh my God. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And get this.
Where was this?
This was in...
That's not good.
That's what I'm saying. And they're all kind of high and it was like after like a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And it was a Sunday. And so like energy's already going to be like naturally a little lower. Right. It's the kind of time when you really need an opener.
Yes.
As is like what they paid for also, which is like a show. And it's like 5 minutes before the show. I'm sitting in the green room and I'm like starting to think like, I wonder where the openers are. I guess they're downstairs. Cause I have booked these people, by the way. Like they sent me names and I selected 2, sent them back. It was these 2 like funny women that I was like excited to like meet and have on the show. They're local people.
Yeah.
And then the manager comes upstairs. He goes, so the openers aren't here.
Surprise.
I don't think they're coming. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, so I'm not a booker and I was sent the names, so I just didn't book them. And I was like, I don't know what the process is internally for you guys normally, but that still feels like it's your fault. And the way that he was like trying not to take responsibility for it was insane. And then he goes, this is my favorite part. He goes, what do you want to do? I was like, it's now. Like the show is now. There's not like you have to come with a solution if you've identified this problem. Like that's not how this works. Like I don't live here. I don't know anything about this place. Like I have no contacts here. I can't fix this situation. So what we landed on, because we couldn't get anyone last minute, he made a couple calls, obviously. Yeah. They would have to be there now. So it didn't happen. And I look at him, he looks at me and I'm like, you have to do this. And he goes on stage. And I was like, just be like a hype man. Just like bring me up, just whatever. And I was like, explain what happened. He goes, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a poem. And I go,
ooh, good.
I
That'll
don't
get
know.
him.
I was like, I don't know if you should do that. He goes, no, I'm going to read a poem. Tell them it was your idea. I go, so that's
Awesome.
under no circumstances should you do that. And he goes, okay, fine, I won't do that, but I'm still gonna read the poem. And I was like, I'm just gonna cut my losses. Like, it seems like you have a really clear vision of what you want this to be, so I'm just gonna like let it
He's not
rock.
a booker. Maybe he's a comedian himself. Maybe
Right.
he has a plan in mind.
Exactly.
You
like,
do work here. You're spearheading this.
right. You see comedy every day, theoretically. Like, you should know what this is. He plays like, he has like the sound person do like an intro song for him. He like runs on stage. He prints out this poem that's like a famous poem. I wish I knew what poem it was. And he just reads it and then kind of does this bit where he's like bad at reading. Famously a great.
People eat
And
that up.
so everyone in the audience, like the level of confusion was like actually astronomical. Everyone's just sitting there like, what?
Did we buy tickets to the wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because also he didn't explain, I'm the manager, I fucked up, or like the venue, whatever he wanted to say, I'm subbing in for openers. He just goes right into the poem. No
Yeah,
explanation.
you don't remember any part of the poem?
I
would like
a-
to look up the poem.
I have a video of him stuttering over it that's like 14 seconds. He did his, ultimately what I will say about him is that he did his darndest. And I will say also.
Well, he didn't even do his dangdest because he didn't make any phone calls to book the comedians that you had sent his way.
Right. So at the end of the day, that's true. But then I also will say that
He didn't do much of anything, actually.
He did virtually nothing. And what I will say too is that I gave him like a waking nightmare, which is like you're going up on stage in 5 minutes in front of 110 people. And like, you've never done stand-up before and you have to do it now. And I was like, but at least, he kept his clothes on, so it was fine. So that's my road horror story.
Damn. That for me, that's worse than
the
mine.
hotel.
Yeah.
Well, because at least the shows probably went well for the hotel.
What's weird is I don't remember the shows. I would only remember a show if it went really bad.
Sure. And that's okay.
So, and that would stick with me. That one would stick with me. When you went out there, were they warmed up? Or at all? Or were they just like, what the hell was that?
Ice cold.
So
I explained it. I was like, hey guys, here's
were they
the
receptive
situation.
to it?
They were, because like my people are so nice. Like
Yeah,
the people that
that's
come
cool.
out and see me, I'm like actually obsessed with all of them. They're like the best audience members. Like I've really never had a bad show and I'm so grateful for all of them. And so it was nice. But it really could have been an electric show, but it wasn't because it was just like, hey.
Oh, you guys came.
I was like, hey guys, thanks for being
What
here.
did you think of my uncle? Whoa. That
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So you know what? Things happen. Things happen in this line of work. And that's good.
We had one show, and this is since having Maggie on, but Xavier hadn't joined us yet.
Yeah.
I think we had my buddy Harrison, who's a comic, on, and we went to, I'm going to say it because I don't think I'll be.
Yeah.
We were in Memphis.
Okay.
And we played this venue that we got there, and it's a restaurant. Like straight up, it was a restaurant. They had moved the tables out of the way and they had put just chairs, and it was very clear that it was a restaurant that had like a stage for a live band.
Yeah.
And so we get there and they're like, what do you guys want to do? And we're like, probably head to a green room. They're like, we don't have that. So we're just sitting backstage. We're like, no worries, whatever.
Yeah.
And they go, how do you want to bring each other out? And they're like, we don't have a way to have music playing. So
What?
No, we have no way to have music playing.
So people like sitting there in silence.
Yeah.
It's
Well, no, we had to
crazy.
figure it out. It's a music venue. I'm like, you have an aux cord. I know you have an aux cord. You can play music. And actually I was wrong. They had put us in a room. I think it was more of like a closet, but it had a bathroom. It had a bathroom.
Oh, good.
And
I
so,
hid in a closet at a venue one time because they didn't have a green room. It was perfect.
you have to have somewhere to go.
I
Like, you need
have to be somewhere
talk to
that's
yourself.
Yeah, to be alone. Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, it was very weird. The people that were sitting in this restaurant, like the crowd was just like, I don't know where we are. This is very confusing and weird and strange. The like run of show guy, like I don't know what to call him, came in our green room, pooped in it like loudly in the middle of the show. Like I'm surprised like the people, it didn't pick up on the mic. He's pooping his ass off and like didn't have music playing. At one point the mic goes out and they go, you can just talk. And I was like, I'm doing spoken word to a restaurant of people in Memphis, Tennessee. I got off the stage at one point and just ordered a drink at the bar. And I was like, can you just give me a shot too? And the crowd is it's me. I'm
Yeah.
up. And I was just like, just a shot and a beer would be great. Just anything right now.
You're like, guys, I'm gonna take a sec. He's like, do a beer and a shot. Anyone want?
I got drunk enough where like, cause I was just like, I'm not going into this dark night sober.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. And then I turn around, I hear the bouncer asking Harrison, the male comedian with us, are you hitting that about Maggie? And then he goes, no, I'm not hitting that. And then he goes, good, because I'm about to climb her like a tree. This is our team. These are the people meant to protect us at the show. And I'm just like, oh wow. But I couldn't go over and help because I was having one of the audience members test me for diabetes. Like with the blood thing. And so I was kind of attached to this machine.
Needles in
I'm like,
you?
yeah, it was a complete.
I'm trying to picture it. This sounds like a bad dream you had. This doesn't even sound like the same room.
It really feels like an acid trip.
Yeah.
And then there's just so much happening. And then that was one where it's just like, this is just one of those things that you have to look at it. And this is a lot of things in my life. Sometimes I recognize, this is one of those things where it's like, let me realistically look at how long this is going to happen. Okay, I have 90 minutes and then this is over. And then this part of my life is done. And then how great is life about to be when this is no longer my life?
Like currently happening.
Yeah,
You're like, I can survive the next 90 minutes.
I learned that technique where you look at something in the distance. Sometimes it's a time. Sometimes you're on a road trip and it's like that hill up there is about to be like in 28 minutes. Like I'm going to be on that hill and it's going to be like, oh my God, remember when I was 28 minutes behind this?
Right.
I learned that technique when in college, I found this website that you could sign up for and you could do surveys for money.
Sure.
And you'd have to like apply and you'd have to like fit certain demographics and whatever. And it was a 2-day survey and it was in like a Scientology-esque building. It was very weird.
Sure.
And I got selected. I was 19 in college and it was me, someone very clearly actively on crack, a pregnant woman, the oldest man I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like a middle-aged guy, but like murderer vibes. It was like whoever selected like crushed diversity, like in every sense.
Just really got no overlap on anybody.
And I think there was 12 of us and we had to watch this mock trial of a vaginal mesh implant gone wrong. So they play it and it's an old case from like the 70s or something. And essentially they fucked up this girl's pussy. Like she was like, she was like, I'm screwed.
And you're in college watching this?
Oh yeah, and it's like black and white, and it's like, you know, they how much do we sue her for it? Is it who was negligent? Was it the doctor? Was it? And basically, the first day was 8 hours
of just the vaginal mesh videos.
I mean, yes, and then the second day. So after the first day, there's a level of humanity that it showed me, and it's like I'm in college, like I live with my friends, and I just like put myself in this room with these people where I felt like it felt like a Tim Robinson sketch. Like it was like, there's a world outside of the world that I live in where everyone is so much of an individual that it's actually scary.
Yeah.
And I debated, it was $800 I was about to get for the 2 days. And I was in college. That was going to be like
that's
rent
life-changing
and a half.
money. Yeah.
And I was like, I went home and I told my roommates, I don't know if I can go back tomorrow. That's how harrowing this experience was in this room. And they go, you're going back.
They're like, we need beer money.
You were going back and you're going to complete one more day. So I go in and at the end of the 6.5 hours on the second day, I'm like, I see the end, you know?
Yeah.
And this is all about to be worth it. I'm like, and we finished early. They go, okay, so now you all have to come to, you're the jury, basically, on this case. And I didn't know what the whole thing was about. You're the jury.
Yeah.
This is a jury of your peers. And I go, these are not my peers. These are not my peers. Like I was about to take my shirt off and like go crazy. And basically we had to go through and we had to unanimously agree on every point of this like 2-page document. And these people, this is when I saw true colors. These people go, all 11 of us would agree and be like, yeah. And then one person, I don't know. I'm like, this is not real. You're about to get $1,000 if we just all agree. And I said that at some point. And they come in because it was a 2-way mirror. It was like that kind of situation. They go, you can't do that. You can't do that. What can I do?
Yeah.
Anyways, so ended up getting there. I cashed out. I think I mean, that's an experience where I remember every single detail because that's how bad it was. That's like having a bad show. You remember everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
You're so interesting. I feel like you have so many things that have happened to you.
Well, because I never wanted to get a normal job, so I was like, I'll do anything for some cash.
Oh, okay. So there you go. You were getting creative. You were gigging.
Yeah, I was gigging big time.
What was like another gig you had?
I worked at the call center in college where you like call people that have graduated and ask them for money.
For sure.
And which is awesome because I was like fresh meat when I first got in. I was wearing, this is also so harrowing. You go into this office and it's desks lined up, but you're all facing one way.
Yeah.
And you share it like it's one long desk and it's computer in front of you. You can see, but the office of the people in charge is in the back. So they're looking at the back of your head and they're looking at your screen and they randomly will log into people's calls and like listen in.
Oh.
While you're doing it. So the whole deal was, and I got the College of Liberal Arts because of like, I was new. And what's great about calling people post-grad that went to liberal arts college and asking them for money is that they don't have a job.
Totally
and they
true.
probably don't even have any prospects.
Right.
So I'd say, hey, like congrats on graduating. I'm still in school here. Can I have $50, by the way? And they go, I want to send me your location. I'm coming there with a gun. I could tell they were mad. And the thing is, they were like, this is a 3-step thing where like, you need to get 3 no's before you let them go.
Oh,
unless they hang up on
you.
And some of these people are livid, so they want to fight you. So I'd have to be like, and they'd be like, fuck you, fuck that school, fuck that institution, fuck my major, fuck my life. And I'm like, fuck your chungus life. Like, I agree. That's why I'm not a liberal arts major. Like, I had some foresight, you know, like, that is a bad choice that you made for 4 years, by the way. You were able to change it.
I made that bad decision, by the way. I fully.
Well, look at you. Like that.
Yeah, it worked out because I got that dog in me. But I did that to someone hit me up for money for my school. And I think they like texted me or something. And I texted back and I was like, this is unconsensual. And you're fucked for texting me this. And how dare you? And never text me again. And they were like, okay.
Oh, I would get in trouble because I had one person I called and I said, hi, is this blank? And the woman goes, he is deceased.
No.
And I go, I totally hear you. How about hear me out. What about $100 though for the school? And I'm so sorry, by the way. And so finally I'd let this woman go grieving her son. That went to my alma mater.
Untimely passing.
Yeah. And I get a tap on the shoulder. Connor, why did you let that woman go with only 2 no's? And I said, my time here is very, it's coming to an end, nearly there.
That's crazy.
And so that day I left and I didn't go back because I was like, that is dark stuff that like, I can't believe this is happening like on campus. I can't believe this is like.
I have a hot take about higher ed. It's a scam.
Yeah.
It's a scam. 100%.
It's a networking situation.
I guess. And like, it's a pay to play thing. It's like, you need to do it to be a member of society. And there's no way around it. And it's a trust. And I don't understand how all of these private institutions have the exact same tuition that's risen exponentially every single year.
Right.
And they give you 0 ROI. Like, actually, they like take time away from your career. Like, you don't learn anything in college that can help you in the real world. Like, it's just like a purgatory liminal space between like childhood and adulthood.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to be a welder, so I had to go to college. Like
right.
And every opportunity I got was because I went to
Okay, so you felt like
Texas.
It was worth it.
Well, I felt like it was worth it because I too have that dog in me.
Yes.
So like I was gonna.
So you were using all of it.
Yes, and anytime I think, especially where I went to school, like University of Texas, it's very like anywhere in Texas. I think it's like you could have a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Come up and be like, I went to UT, and it's like, now I've opened my body to you. Now it's like, okay,
right. Because it's a big school.
You skip a lot of like, this is a stranger steps when someone's like,
that's good.
Yeah.
So maybe the key is go to a big school.
I went to a big public school.
Right.
It had 50,000 students.
That's awesome.
It's so many.
And they just
people.
won that game.
Yes, they did.
Look at me knowing that.
I know, that was really
That was cool, right?
Yeah, see, now you skipped a bunch of stuff.
Now we're besties.
Yeah.
now
and they just won that game. I posted 100 stories, so if you wouldn't have said that, I'd be like, did you mute me?
Were you so excited about it?
It was the most fun I've ever had. Hunter and I, you've met Hunter.
Yeah, I love Hunter. Love Hunter. We hung out so much after the Gramercy show.
Oh, sick.
He was like my party buddy that night.
I was going to say.
I was obsessed with him.
I like Sean Nobody. Those parties are so fun when it's not like yours, you know, like.
Oh, yeah, because you're like.
I was like, oh, I got to. There's so many. Everyone
came.
Everyone came, and I was like, oh my God, I know that was cool. But I was like, I need to Nick Cannon this and like spend time with all my kids. You know? And it's like so many.
And there's 1,000 kids.
Yeah.
It felt like, okay, also like we were at this. So it was after your sold out Gramercy Theater run and also to celebrate your like end of Fibs and Friends, which like, how do you feel about that? Or no, it's
it's over. Yeah, tour's over. There's a couple random shows. Like we have Syracuse next week and then Charleston or whatever in the spring, Vancouver. But it's only weird because it feels like is it Shawshank Redemption where that guy goes to jail for a long time and gets out?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Do you know, Jay?
I'm not a boy.
Okay. All right. Maybe someone
Totally,
listening will know. There's a movie where like this dude goes to jail.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman might be in it, but the dude is like a white dude, and he basically spends his entire life in jail.
Okay.
He ends up being the librarian. He's just like a total angel, and then he gets out, and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'll." But he's like, "My whole life is jail, and like I have friends here, and this is my family." And then he gets out, and he's like, "I don't know how to navigate this world. Like I'm worse off outside now." And like not to compare that at all to Fibs and Friends being over. Like,
you're like, so tour is jail.
It has been like it's all I've
been
done.
Your whole life.
I've only ever had like a week max at my house,
literally,
and it's usually a week doing laundry, prepping, packing. I'm on the road again,
and then like seeing like 2 friends.
Yeah,
barely.
I cram it in.
Right.
Yeah, but
which
now
you're good about. But like, yeah, that's insane.
It's kind of like, what do I do? You know, you feel I'm working on other stuff now, which is cool. I'm finally able to, like, there's no excuse to start working on other stuff, but
totally.
And then we'll hopefully have some sort of ongoing shows here. Which
I was going to say, should we announce it?
Yeah. Well, soft announce it because we need to iron out details.
Yeah, we do have to iron out details, but there are dates that I was sent. So I guess it's like, did you not get sent the dates?
I didn't get the dates.
Okay,
so she's actually announcing it to me.
It's January 11th. This is the first one. We're going to be doing
Okay, let me put it in my calendar, I guess.
Yeah, right. Our
Sorry,
agent.
Mom, missing your birthday. I have a show, apparently.
It's a Sunday.
Okay.
In Brooklyn.
Great.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a joy show at the Bell House.
I can't wait. The Bell House kind of seems like the place to be doing comedy for our class of comics.
Yes.
Right?
For a jury of our peers.
For a jury of our peers.
And at the end, we have to make the entire audience unanimously agree on something.
We're funny.
Yeah, we hold out a gun. We say, "Do you think I'm funny?"
Do you think we're funny?
Do you think we're funny?
Be honest.
And then we also
I'm putting one at you too. I have one with my toes.
Yeah, that's us.
Oops.
Oh God. But yeah, no, I'm so excited.
It's gonna be fun.
And I'm excited because I feel like you haven't done like regular shows in New York yet.
I have not done Yvette, I haven't done casual one-off, like small 10-minute sets since I lived in LA and I was doing my Malibu show that I hosted.
Well, you've had just like the most insane journey in stand-up. Like yours is so unique, your situation.
I know. And it kind of sucks because I feel like now I'm going backwards.
Oh, because now you're like, okay, let's go back to my roots and like do a 10-minute set. But honestly, like every time after you get used to doing longer sets, the hardest thing to do is always a short set.
Yeah. There was a couple that like in LA hosted some shows and it was like a big showcase. So they were like, you have 2 minutes. And I was like, I don't know how to
2 minutes?
Yeah.
I'd fucking kill me. I would never do that.
No,
oh God. I mean, I will, but I always would. But like and honestly, please give me 2 minutes. I'll do it.
I'll take 30 seconds.
Like, whatever you need, I'll do it. But no, but 2 minutes is so hard. That's one joke.
It was, and it wasn't very flexible to me. Like they were playing walk-off music type beat.
Stressful.
Yeah, but it was good. I luckily had a joke that was like 90 seconds, and I just said it slower. But it was well received. I had fun. It was cool. And it was also cool being like on a showcase with like Robbie Hoffman and like the LA comics, you know?
Yeah, there's some really good ones out there.
Yeah, there are.
But the style of LA comedy is very different from New York. because I was just there last week.
What do you mean?
They go.
I have thoughts too, but I want to hear what you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. My thought on it is that they are more focused on like personality and vibes and like the character that they are on stage. And in New York, it's like, how can you write the tightest joke physically possible?
Those like aren't too. That's not a variable that is like comparable. Like
it's like
it's
apples
just
and
like
oranges.
too different
Super different.
things. But I know what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. That's really funny.
It's
yeah.
it's like just a culture of this scene.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But it was also funny because I was doing, there's even like sub categories in LA because I would go do, this is like a funny example. When I got off my parents' insurance,
Sure.
I had.
Worst day of your life. Worst day of my life.
Oh, no. I mean, I was just like, then I won't have insurance.
No, literally, I don't have insurance.
When's the last time I've been?
Does anyone want to marry me quickly?
When's the last time I went to the doctor with insurance? Oh, good. Never. Got it.
Got
Thanks.
it. Sick.
Not going now. Like,
Yeah,
I
how
just
are we
won't get hurt. And then everyone's like, you need to get it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, let me, how hard could it be? God damn.
Yeah, to get insurance.
So I had this stupid joke, and I'm gonna say a part of it, okay? And I just know I'm getting ahead of it. It is stupid. I know. There's one part that I remember, and I was like, yeah, there's PPO. There's the different types. There's like a PPO something, and I was like, yeah, there's HBO. I guess it's now known as Max. Like, and like just slipped that in there, and like it never landed, but it was fun. It was like a fun joke about like. And in
like 3-letter words, love it, perfect.
HBO,
yeah.
Now obviously I don't even remember that the acronym.
You're doing such a good job telling me this joke.
Yeah, you're loving it. You're eating it up.
I'm
I can
like,
tell.
yes,
Everyone in here,
babe,
you can't
let's
hear
go.
this audience, but so basically I went in. It was a show in Hollywood, and this joke was 10 minutes, and it like crushed, and it was just like me, and there was like actual comics, and I was like wedged like in between, just like popped in, and I was like, that was amazing. And there was this comic, and I can't remember who he is now, but I remember I was so new to comedy that he had a Netflix special. Yeah. And I was like, this guy was like, you need to keep that joke like in every one of your sets. Like that was so good. Like loved it. And I was like, a dude with a Netflix special just told me that my joke is good. Yeah. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm going to do it in Malibu at the next show. So I go to Malibu. I do this joke about finding health insurance. They were like, what do you mean finding health? Like their dad owns State Farm, you know?
Right,
like
they don't understand.
Look for health insurance. It's in their blood. So so it didn't land, and I was like, oh my God, there's also different audiences too. Like in
that's
LA.
a tough lesson.
Yeah.
Well, there's also like a Brooklyn and Manhattan divide, which you will
there you go. Yeah.
experience as
Manhattan,
well.
Malibu, Brooklyn, Hollywood. East Side.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Wait, okay. So we were talking about, so the party after the Gramercy, super fun.
Did you have fun?
I had so much fun.
Everyone had fun, which is cool.
Yeah, it was like a real like, oh my God. Like you know what my favorite thing about you is? Actually, I love everything about you. But one of the things I really love about you is that you touch every single person in the planet. Like anyone that in every category.
Cut that.
You put a finger in everyone's butthole. You've done it. I've seen it.
In many honey pots.
You're in me right now. You know what I mean? It's just like that's kind of like where we're at.
Can't see my toes.
No, but it's so cool. So like then like the party that you had after your show, you invited all your friends like in New York and like everyone in our industry, but it's like it was so crazy because it was like everyone. Yeah. It was like everyone that I've ever seen on the internet in my life, like in any category of like, you know, like lifestyle influencer, like, you know, like Spotify, like just like everybody. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's true. Like I know what you're saying. It's a little bit of a diplomat type vibe. Like I'm like, I love to be involved in all of it. Yeah. I ran for student council. I follow 5,000 people on Instagram. Like I want to be involved in everyone's life. That makes sense. And they feel like it's not like a shallow thing. It's like I actually like I like these people. They're cool. And I know. And they came to I can't believe that many people came either. It was very interesting. Like there's all the comics that I really, really, really like. Like it's cool. And I think that they're too cool to like come to that stuff. And then there's like the
the influencers that came, and then there's like the
Yeah.
reality TV people came, and then there's like the Disney folks came too.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I was like chatting with some of them backstage. It was just really fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, but I think that reads to like you are so like authentically like really interested in everybody, and like you're such a friendly, warm person.
To your face, I talk shit as soon as you walk away.
Fuck,
Like, and then that's how I become friends with the other people. So I'm like, did you see that bitch?
Yeah. What
With
have
her
you said
straight
about
hair? Fuck her. Oh my God, you sucked.
But I'm different with straight hair.
I'm different. Sorry. So sorry about how she was acting. Her hair was straight. Her friend did it. She's gay, by the way.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
You guys have to see this thing that we did together.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for it to come out. We did, okay, so our friend Jonah Feingold, who's a director, movie guy, filmmaker.
Yeah, filmmaker.
He like asked me to be in a scene in like this thing that you're like starring in. And it was like, his mistake was saying, why don't you like riff out this scene?
Yeah.
I could not stop. Like, I was like crying, laughing. Like, it was actually like so hard to like get. I was like, did we do it? Because I was truly like having too much fun.
I think we got it. We went, so basically Yvette and I in this scene, we were exes, but we were amicable.
Yeah.
Like we just like, we were amicable, but it was just like, we both acknowledged basically by the end of the scene that this could never have worked.
Yeah.
We were being so fucking funny. Like, I pray to God he sends us the full.
I know.
The full thing with no edits.
I want to see all of the versions of it too, because we kind of like we did it a few different ways, but they were
first time, not the first time we did it, but the first time we did it funny was the funniest thing. It was a 5-minute, no pause, back and forth riff off, and like I was pissing my pants laughing so hard. I was like, your hair straight. My friend did it. Is that okay? She's like, I didn't understand what she was saying. I was like, what? She's like, I'm gay. It was just like, she's like, I'm gay. I'm not gay. And I was like, it's okay. You can be gay. It was just like the most insane. And Jonah is so good. Like, he's like, I want you to keep going.
Yeah.
And he's waving passerby. It was filmed in Central Park.
Yeah.
He's waving every. So there's people that are just like locked in thinking the camera's far enough away where they think that this is a real interaction where I'm like squeezing her boobs and she's not like, I'm
you're
gay.
slapping my ass, we're grinding. Like, it was crazy.
It was really crazy, but it's a picturesque view. It was like
gorgeous.
Central Park Christmas
fall,
vibe.
amazing.
It's going to be out any day. Like it has to come out in the next like 3 weeks max.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that will be fun. So it's a rom-com with like a bizarre twist.
Yeah, the premise is super fun. I'm like very excited to see it.
It is fun. It was a thinker for sure. Like I was like, I kind of don't totally get it, but that's like why I was not directing it. And
yeah, I think Jonah will pull it together and we'll see what happens.
He's good.
What was the experience filming it? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of, like I didn't have to memorize any lines.
Which is the worst part. So.
Basically start at A, get to Z.
Yeah.
Whatever in between. And then we just like add lines. Willy-nilly. I don't know if I'm totally cut out for like full day shoots, 15 takes per scene.
Bro, that shit's brutal.
I don't know if I have what it takes.
It's like a stamina thing. You could build it if you want, but it's tough.
Yeah, because by the end I'm like, I think we fucking got it.
No, I know. And then you start being like, we did, like, can we just, and then the worst part is like when you feel like you nailed it in the acting or whatever it was, and then they go, oh, sorry, the sound was fucked up. And you're like,
yeah.
I didn't know.
That's why I carry a machete so I can just chop one of the cords off.
So
now your cord doesn't work.
Oh,
that
sorry,
sucks.
you don't have a film anymore.
Seriously, I'm going to break your camera on my knee.
Do you want to act in things?
Yeah.
That's exciting to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. We'll see how that goes. I definitely haven't heard anything back from any auditions that
literally ever. Yeah, same. I'm submitting those self tapes. I'm like, this is the one. Never.
That's been really good. When people talk about rejection theory, and not rejection theory, rejection therapy.
Sure.
And I'm sure it's a theory too.
It's a theory and a practice.
It's everything.
It's vibes.
But doing an audition and getting an email, hey, the casting team really was thinking of you with this part. oh, so I got it. Like, why am I auditioning? You know, like, let me do it. I mean, I don't, if they were thinking of me, like, why even act? Like, I'll head in there and I'll do it. And I'm like, okay, so how is casting feeling? It's been 3 weeks. Did they die in a car crash? Or were they all together in a car and it crashed off the mountain?
And it crashed and they died, yeah. And so that's why you didn't get the part.
I hope, you know?
I mean,
like,
yeah, because otherwise it's me.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they probably want a girl with straight hair. But I can do that now.
Yeah. I was going to say that's something that's fixable.
No, I know. Fuck. But they don't know that. I'm different with straight hair.
What people don't know also is that you are different with straight hair.
Yeah. I had like a really interesting journey. I'm actually, honestly, can I say something? I'm having like okay, so you saw me when I had straight hair.
Yeah.
And you know me as curly hair.
Yeah.
And we've known each other in that capacity.
Right.
And
I've known you at your highest and your lowest.
Exactly. And which.
You get to pick.
Okay. And equally, like, I had such an existential crisis when I straightened my hair because I was like, I feel like weirdly more confident, but also like none of my actions will ever get back to me while I have straight hair.
Because this isn't me.
Yeah, because I was like, nobody's going to recognize me.
I have an alias.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I'm incognito mode. Like, I don't really, this is good. So I was being a huge bitch to everybody. I was just like, yeah, you're fucking ugly. And they were like, what? And I'm like, bye. Like, I'm like, whatever, gay guy. And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, I said that.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, you could get away with it because you didn't look like you. Like,
I don't look like
when you
me.
walked in, they were like, Yvette's here. And I'm
like, no, she's not.
No, I didn't see you in Central Park.
I literally ran into a friend from high school when I had straight hair, like out at a bar. And she went, oh, like she didn't see me. She didn't see me at all. And then I went, hi, it's me. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like,
your hair is a big defining factor about you. It's like, that is how I see you.
Yeah. And people also will see me from afar and be like, oh, I saw you because of your hair.
That would be like if I got a perm.
You should do it for the Bell House show.
Should I?
You go curly, I go straight.
I'll do it. How long does a perm last? I don't remember Legally Blonde.
That one, it's like permanent.
Ooh,
it's
that's not gonna work.
Yeah, until it grows out.
Huh?
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
But the whole thing with Legally
Whoa,
Blonde
I was about to willy-nilly go get a perm.
I'll just curl your hair.
I don't know if that's possible because of my scalp.
So short.
Being so close to the
I
end
know.
of it.
I bet like there's a way if we really got it the right tool.
Maybe it will. I don't know about a way.
So you hate me with straight hair or you like me with straight hair?
No, I didn't get to know you that well. Like I really only saw you that day. We were having fun though.
We're having so much fun.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, what if I am better? What if I'm a better actor with straight hair?
That's something to consider. What if my grandma had 3 wheels? She'd be a tricycle.
These are really good points you're bringing up.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of like.
And then it all leads back to
Rome.
Where it all began.
I was thinking that.
And it wasn't built in a day.
No.
As much as people say that.
People are loving to say it. Jesse's literally like Rome was built in a day. I'm like,
no.
Famously not.
It's several.
It's like, God.
They don't tell us how long it took though, which is kind of annoying. It wasn't a day. Like what if it was less than a day? What if it was an hour?
Yeah, Rome was built in 1 hour. What do you mean?
Rome invented Adderall and then they built, well, I guess it wasn't Rome.
Wait,
pre-Rome.
You know what I was?
Me when I pre-Rome.
You know what I was? You know what I was thinking
Clean
about?
up. What?
Pre-Rome. That'll ruin the evening. But all bodies are safe and fine. Anyway, the point, and good, and I love yours. Anyway, the point is, and I've seen it. No, I haven't.
Wrap it up.
Land the plane. All right,
Wrap it up.
No, you know what I was thinking?
And I'm not talking about my hoo-ha. Well, okay.
Please, can we talk
finish
about
it.
your penis more?
No.
Please.
Yeah, that was one of the takes.
Yeah, I kept being like.
Yvette goes, I missed your cock. And I was like, Yvette, don't even say cock like joking because it.
You hate it when I say cock.
You know
me say cock.
No one should say that. No one should say that outside.
Do you want me to say dick?
Yeah.
Penis.
Penis is fine too.
Okay.
Cock?
Cock is the problem. Okay.
Yeah, I have a cock in my throat. Sorry.
Sorry, just pre-roamed.
Wrap it up.
Okay, no. You know what I was thinking about? The Rome built in today made me think of this, but like, okay, so my therapist, I'm like talking to this guy, whatever, and I was like, we're taking it slow. And she was like, and I was like, because we were hanging out for like kind of a month as friends. And then he like said he was attracted to me. And then we hung out every single day after that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, see, it's like slow though. Cause we like took it. And she goes, So that's actually like literally not slow at all.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, but like I have a phone and I have like AI at my fingertips at all times. So it's like my timeline is like, if it's not instant, it's slow.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, because if you compare a huge number to a smaller number, hang on. If you look at anything like that, it's like that was slower than something that was faster.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like all my other relationships have been way faster.
Yeah. So if you compare it in that way.
Yeah, my last relationship, he love bombed me, which I love famously. And I think the first day we hung out, he was like, well, we're exclusive. And I was like, totally.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you said it, not me. That's like getting pulled over for speeding, going 75 and a 40, and then being like, at least I wasn't going 100.
I'm like, we have to understand like AI, ChatGPT. Have you seen it? It's really quick.
I like what Jake Cornell said about the AI thing, where he was like, when people say ChatGPT is great because you don't have to scroll through Google, and he's like, was scrolling through Google hard for you? Because it's not.
Yeah, it's like kind of easy.
Yeah, but
as
it
fuck.
is true. Like when I was a user of ChatGPT, which I
done.
was I don't use now. I don't anymore. I'm clean.
Okay, good
but
for you.
yeah.
Using your brain, learning how to read again.
Well, usually, yeah, I can get where ChatGPT. What I found out about ChatGPT is it's always two dumb bitches telling each other exactly. Like ChatGPT is just a mirror of yourself. It's just telling you what you want to hear.
Oh, dude, so true.
And I mean, and if you're looking up a fact, like you could look up a fact, you know?
Yeah, you don't need to ChatGPT that.
No, and ChatGPT isn't putting together any pieces. Now, people that work at like JP Morgan, I really don't have like an argument against ChatGPT for them because their jobs have probably become butter.
Sure.
But you are teaching it how to do your job. So I guess count your days. One thing that it can't do is podcasting, especially dumb people podcasting. It certainly can't do that.
No.
Because they tried to plug in Brooke and I's podcast to it and create dialogue.
Stop.
Yeah. It was.
They couldn't do I have
saved
purse.
No, they couldn't because
They
that
could
doesn't
never.
make sense. Do you want to hear what it said?
I'm dying to.
It's really not. I mean, it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
But
well, because
yeah.
they can't. I mean, it can't be anything.
Brooke, you'll know. I'm gonna say it starts with Brooke, and then every other response is me.
Okay.
Okay. So I saw this snowman on the street yesterday. Oh my God, brag. No, seriously, he was melting, and it felt like watching myself try to function past 2 p.m. Snowmen are basically seasonal influencers. What? They show up for like 3 weeks, everyone takes pictures, and then they disappear to work on themselves. Right, except instead of a wellness retreat, they literally liquefy. Honestly, mood. And who decided they need a carrot nose? That's such a weird produce to put on the face. I'd want like a cherry tomato, something sleek. That would fall off immediately. So would I, Brooke. Okay, same. Anyway, go build a snowman, hydrate, we love you. Stay frosty, babes.
Like, I see where they're coming from.
That would be, I mean, that's like a podcast in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that would be so bad. That would be, I mean, you're literally, that's so funny.
I guess that would be like a podcast for like neurodivergent preteens.
Yeah, it would be like if you're a baby and you're trying to figure out what like human language is.
Stay frosty, babes.
Stay frosty, babes. Like instead of a retreat, they melt. It's so crazy.
It like doesn't totally, I guess it kind of makes sense.
But it highlights,
just a stretch.
What's interesting about it is that it highlights your formula a little, or like the formula of like yes-anding on a podcast. Like you bring in something that's like kind of random. That like, oh yeah, I saw this week and I was thinking about it, and then you kind of like yes and each other.
It's not nuanced enough yet, but I could see it getting to a place where
yeah, I mean it's absolutely bad.
Yeah. But that's literally like that to me felt like so artificial, which like it's funny and
which it is.
Yeah, if literally if you were writing like a school project or something like in high school, I'm saying like that would work for your dialogue.
Right.
But like no one would
ever consume that ever. I hate AI.
I do too.
I like really want it gone. They're also like not doing anything to like help. So apparently like AI is going to kill us, right? You know about this?
No.
It's going to like do genocide at some point because someone's going to be like type in like, hey, to save the environment. and then it's gonna be like, okay, I'll wipe out humanity because it doesn't have like a workaround. Like you'd have to program in like a save humans function.
So I have a question. This
Okay.
could be dumb. Is there like a different AI than ChatGPT? Like, is there like a stronger man?
Well,
Or it doesn't have to be a man, sorry. Is there a stronger, like, we have
It's gotta be a man.
ChatGPT and it's like everyone's
Gotta be a man.
friend? But like, it's not individual to us. It's all the same ChatGPT. But like, does someone else have like a more powerful ChatGPT? Like a ChatGPT boss? ChatGPT's boss?
they're working on it.
And like someone,
now.
like a president would have like nuclear code energy vibes and be like, save the environment. And then
think so.
that AI would shoot us with what?
They're working on a
Or drone
general.
strike?
They're working on a general AI that can do literally everything and like think, like create. They're trying to work on the race to the moon right now is all of these big tech guys coding the human brain. So they are trying to make like actual, no, I know. But the problem is that if you don't code in like something like a maternal love and protection for human beings or like some sort of like safety stopgap something, because like then it will just take over.
That's awesome.
And because they're in this like arms race and there's so much money being put into this, I truly think that the incentives are so fucked and everyone is so like just dollar signs that it's just like no one's like thinking like, oh, if I fuck this up, humanity's over.
There's
They're
no
just
morality.
Like, there's no morality.
Which is random because they usually do have like a lot of morality, people like billionaires and people like creating AI. So this is like not, not like them.
Yeah, it's so uncharacteristic of them.
It's out of character for sure. It's also just like, what is the point of me being congested for 2 weeks if AI is about to explode me? You know?
That's kind of my thing. Sometimes
it's
I'm
not
like,
fair. I already feel like kind of under the weather. I also think that like, it's funny that someone is working on an AI that's going to end humanity and I'm working on a joke about queefs. How am I in the same world as those people doing that?
And you're like, well, whatever passes the time. No, sometimes I get really freaked out about like my career and like, am I doing enough and like all this stuff and like, am I like in the right relationship? Like I just, all this, like all that bullshit. And then I'm like, well, what do we have? Like 10 years tops? Like,
yeah, we could be having like the best party ever right now if everyone just would get on the same page. We'd just be like, I think someone else said like we'd just be blowing through natural resources, like having an amazing time because it's not going to work out long term.
Just be snorting oil,
crude oil.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it makes you feel crazy.
Yeah, I mean you die from that
for
pretty quick.
Sure. But who knows?
But why not?
Who has tried it?
Or you'd get really fucking high in a cool way,
and then I kill humanity.
Exactly, because you get superpowers.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Oh, that would suck if I learned how to fly and then it was like everyone died. I'm like, what's the point of me flying now?
Because you're like, guys, you just snort
gasoline. I did this so that you guys would TikTok it. I
yeah,
need more
you
followers.
like start to post the video. You're like, guys, if you snort gasoline, and then like AI blows everything up.
I queef.
And there it is. You figured it out.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight.
Wait, okay, so now that you're done with the tour and you're free and you don't know what to do with yourself, what are you doing?
I'm gonna volunteer.
Shut up.
No.
Okay. One time I got so down bad I Googled how to volunteer.
No, I do volunteer.
And then I went out on time.
You should come with me. I'm doing the Meals on Wheels, like city meals for the older people.
I want to come.
Up here, actually. You go like drop meals off with people.
Oh, great. I'm
it's
coming.
Fun. It's
Let's go.
very easy to do.
Okay, good.
I'll link it somewhere, but it's City Meals on Wheels.
Okay.
And then it's just, you click through New York City, but they're always looking for volunteers.
Oh, so sick. I would love to do it with you because I always.
It's fun.
Okay, so this is also apparently studied, like the best way to become happy is to like do things for other people. So I try and think about that sometimes when I'm feeling really unhappy where I'm like, what have I done for anyone ever?
It's great. You can do it with friends and you also go meet these older people that like don't talk to a ton of people.
Yeah.
And you get to go to their apartments that are usually very, very sick because they've lived here for like 50 years.
Right. So it's like rent stabilized. They pay like $70 a month.
Stabilized. Like this guy, and they're cool. They're funny. They like are excited to talk to people and they tell you about like their life and they usually have like some cool stuff that they've done. And there was one dude that had just like this amazing view of like Roosevelt Island and it was just like unobstructed, perfect, just like, oh, it was so cool. And he was just like stoked on life.
Insane.
And I was like, here's some potatoes for sure.
Yeah, dog, let's go. Here you go. Okay, so you're doing that.
Funny. Yeah.
Seeing friends.
Yeah.
Knitting.
Well, I'm working on other. I don't think I'm allowed to say anything else I'm working on, but you know.
Yeah, but that's so exciting.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm excited.
But you're working on like other creative projects that like now you can focus on.
Yep. I mean, we got to do that film with Jonah, like stuff like that. I wouldn't have been able to do a week of filming for.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff, and then there's like nothing I can say.
Ugh.
I know.
This is the Bauhaus. What about social? Wait, so now I also feel like you haven't really like lived in New York at all since you've been here.
At length, no. Like this is right now where I'm finally like I know my coffee shop guy now, and like I know the bodega people. They don't like me, but I do know them.
Well, they're not gonna like you. No. That's part of it.
Yeah, but like I like know people now. Like, and I'm like, hello, you too. And I'm like meeting my neighbors, which I never did in LA. That's like my first time ever meeting my neighbors, which is cool. It's like a cool thing.
That is a cool thing in New York.
Yeah.
My first apartment, this is crazy. I had an upstairs neighbor who got shot on my stoop in Bushwick. Anyway, I moved shortly thereafter, but that was also the second shooting on my block within 5 months.
Very good.
So I was like, I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
But it was also like after COVID, which you have to understand was like the craziest period of life. Like it was like the first 6 months after COVID or something. And so it was just like everyone was just really like forgot how to be a human being.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's this guy who lived upstairs. I can't remember what his name was. Let's call it, I think it was Mike. Let's call him Mike for the sake of the story. He would always wear a tracksuit, like just, you have an image in your mind. He's a real New York guy.
Yeah.
He had lived in the building like forever. And he would always talk shit on like our building manager and stuff. And it was like so funny. And he would also always bring, we lived on the second floor. He was on the third floor. He would always bring our packages from the front up to the like one flight of stairs to our door. And just like, he would either knock on the door and hand them to us, or he would like leave them outside and be like, I brought them up for you. We're like, okay, Mike, let's go.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. He didn't work, obviously.
Yeah.
He had a dog, a tiny dog that he was obsessed with. And it was just like, he was such a hilarious, just like kind of person. So, and then I lived there for a full year. And then like right as we were about to start the second year, outside of our apartment, we hear gunshots middle of the day. And I'm just like, that sounded like gunshots, but like we're in Bushwick, it could be fireworks.
Yeah.
It's always fireworks. My roommate's about to leave the apartment. Like she missed this by minutes. And she like walks out and then she's like, oh, someone got shot. They're not letting me out of the building. And there's like police tape, whatever. We come to find out it was our upstairs neighbor. And then like a couple weeks go by. He comes, brings a package to my door. And he's like, because I read the police report and it was like, you know, like middle-aged man, like he got shot like in the leg. It was 2 gunshots. He was shot in the leg and the hip. Okay. But he was fine. And so he comes and he goes, so he knocks on the door, he brings me a package and and I'm like, oh my God, hey, what's up? He goes, you hear I got shot?
Yeah, that's Mike. That's Mike. That's my Mike.
Tracksuit. And I was like, what? That was you? He goes, yeah. And I was like, he's like, they can't get me. I lived. I was like, totally.
Why did they shoot Mike?
So he was like, it was those boys on Hart Street. I was like, what? He's like, the Hart Street boys. I was like, sick. So he's like, we get into an argument. I know. I'm like, where am I? Like, what world is this? It's like me and my like L Train vintage jeans and like fucking Mike getting shot. I'm like, this is crazy. And so then he's like, yeah, so I was getting in an argument with these boys from Hart Street. Cause he would also like stand outside. He was sort of survey he was a neighborhood guy. And he would like, so then he goes, so we get into an argument. I show them my knife. I always keep my knife on me. In this point in the story, he's outside my door, shows me his knife. Okay. Takes it out. He's like, it's right here. He's like showing me. I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And he's like, and then they shot me.
Okay, I need to, the thing is like you're arguing with someone. The thing is, you brought a knife to a gunfight, and there's actually there's a riddle about that, and it doesn't work out for the knife wielder. For the knife wielder, yeah. And for him to admit, I showed them the knife first. I was just showing them my knife. Yeah, he was like, you can't show the Hart Street boys my knife now? Yeah, and then he's like, and then they missed, and I was like, totally. He's like, he almost shot his partner. I was like, oh my God, and he's like. And then I went to the hospital. I lived. I was like, dude, he was like high from it because he like survived. Yeah, that's a fun. He probably didn't have a ton going on. Getting shot is probably awesome for someone like that. Yeah, and then I might get shot soon so that I have something to talk about. Yeah, because you need some more material. Yeah, because you're working on new jokes. Yeah, so it's like you never know. Well, so
So that was great. And then he would just be like, yeah, I got these packages on Amazon. I got a new sound system. We're like, okay. He would like spend his social security check. He would tell us like how much money he was
How old
getting.
was he?
Middle-aged.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was just like, let's go, dude.
That's exciting for him.
And then I moved.
Yeah. I'm glad you moved.
Yeah. But
The block was hot. It was time to go.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like a New York story you could have.
Yeah.
Probably not in your neighborhood, but
I don't think
not really, but maybe soon. You never know. New York's
you don't
crazy.
ever know. Like, it's not like it's a gated community.
No, and like also, yeah, I mean, like truly Manhattan, like you'll see crazy stuff in Manhattan.
I haven't yet. It's pretty tame.
Okay, well,
for me,
you haven't been here.
It's true.
You freaking.
I know.
Wait, so you like your neighbors?
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
They're cool.
I like my neighbors too. Now.
Yeah.
There's like a family next to me.
I was gonna say I have a family next to me too.
Isn't that sweet?
Which is nice. We have this agreement because they have kids that kind of run up and like they run the length of the apartment pretty much morning
Nonstop.
to evening.
Sure.
And then I every now and then have people over till 3 a.m, 4 a.m. So it's like
We all have our things.
yeah, yours is every day. The kids are running stomping. I don't really care. It kind of makes me feel like I'm like safer because there's like a family right there.
Right.
They probably hate that I'm showing people like a Young Thug music video at 3:45 a.m.
And I get that.
Yeah.
And you also put it on full volume, I'm sure.
Well, my TV's not that loud, but I'm sure they're right there. I hope that's not their bedroom, but bless her heart.
Wait, so did they talk to you about it?
No, never heard a
okay.
word.
Oh,
but
good.
I can hear every now and then, like in certain rooms, I can hear them. I can hear I can hear what their back and forth is.
Totally.
So I'm sure that in some places they can hear mine. In my apartment in LA, I shared like a wall, but they weren't like exactly touching, but you'd open your windows because we didn't have AC. So there was one, I'd never heard anyone talking or anything. I didn't meet my neighbors, like I said.
Yeah.
But one day I burped and I was in my bedroom and then someone goes, and I was like, oh my God. They started laughing at my burp. And I was like, excuse me. Like we were that close that like they heard me burp. And I'm like, what else have they heard?
Sure.
You know?
I've heard my neighbors have sex a lot of times. And
Right.
it's just one of those things.
It's one of those things.
Yeah. There was a new relationship in the building at one point.
Yeah.
And then and they were very vocal. And it was at all hours, in fact. It was never like, oh, it's like 11 p.m. or something. It was like 4 in the afternoon. And I was like,
Beauty of working from home.
literally
Yeah.
get after it, dude.
Totally.
And I'd be like in my living room, like, wow. And then like my other neighbors like across the hall, we like talked about it one time. We like joked about it. And I told my mom, I was like, yeah, like my neighbors, they're really having a great time. Like they're really getting after it. Like they're in love and such. And then, and my mom goes, and I was like, but I honestly like can't tell if it's a video, like if it's porn or not, because it was just so like over the top.
Yeah.
Like she was just like, ah, like it was just like so crazy. She's like, fuck me. I'm like, wait, what? And I told my mom that and she goes, well, maybe you need to be a little bit better at sex. I was like, Mom, she's like, maybe you're not doing it right.
Oh my God.
I was like,
maybe you've never been with a real fucker before.
yeah. I was like, I guess I've
Whoa.
never had sex before.
Holy
Jesus
moly.
Christ.
Coming
Like,
from your mom.
yeah, I've never been dicked down the way my dad is to you. What the fuck? Please don't tell me that.
Oh my God.
It was, yeah, that was crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy to learn things about your parents.
It is.
And-
it's crazy to have an open dialogue like that too.
Not something that you need.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have that.
Sure.
I'm not worried about
We're
that.
from the South
Yeah.
too. So you have like we don't do that.
It's so funny. I know I have a lot of friends that don't do that.
Yeah, I tell my mom legit everything.
I know. A lot of my friends that are girls here do the same thing.
Yeah. And
Yes, and
totally. Are you jealous? Do you
no,
want-
it's like I can't say with enough of my chest like how jarring, like not jarring negatively, but just like, oh, we're doing that, like that.
Yeah.
That is for me.
Sure.
Yeah, but like I'm like that's awesome.
But I feel like you're probably so good with parents, like when you meet your friends' parents and stuff.
I love parents.
Yeah,
I would
I see that
rather
for
hang
you.
out with my friends' parents than them.
Oh my God, you would love my parents.
I know I would. I'm sure I would.
We would, like the four of us would have,
Oh, the four of us?
are you kidding me?
Oh,
It would be a blast.
you're gonna have to drag us home.
Yeah, well, I'll have them come to the Bell House and you'll meet them.
Yes, please.
Wait, okay, Connor. What's your most embarrassing moment from this week? I know you like came on the show. Well, you came before, I'm sure, in your life.
I came several times this morning.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I had not much going on this morning.
Me too.
My arm hurts too from working out. As far as I could go.
My arm hurts from coming.
From working out.
Yeah, you've been just working out all crazy. You're like, I'm back from the road. I'm working out a lot.
My wrist starts cramping.
Need some more potassium.
Yeah,
I
do you have a
think.
banana in here?
So yeah, last time you were on, you told literally my favorite story, which is about you saying vagina.
I know. I need that clip.
I know.
was thinking about
I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
again.
I need to get that clip.
So fucking funny.
That was funny.
So what's like do you have another embarrassing moment? Or do you
I
want to
have
share
one
like
that happened recently.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I got you know those spam texts that are getting really good
Oh yeah.
recently?
Hate.
I don't have anything going on. So like if a bot texts me, like I'm going to respond. I don't have like much going on. It's fun, you know, like I'll talk to a bot.
Yeah.
And so this bot texts me, excited for this week. Do you have somewhere you really, I have it. I'm just going to pull it out. I have a screenshot.
Get it.
The bot texts me. I just screenshotted it. Oh, I found it. Excited for this week. And I responded, you think I'm not? The bot responds, haha, anywhere specific you'd want to try? Don't know many places. And I said, yes, I want to try this new fish place called Yo Mama's.
That's good on a few levels.
You know, I always get them to a place and they didn't respond. And I was like, this will be funny to post my story. So I sent them another message. Do you want my credit card number? And then I screenshot it and I put it on my story.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is funny. Everyone's liking it. Everyone's
It's
eating
great.
it up.
Perfect.
My friend responds, this is my cousin's phone number. This is the cousin I told you just moved to the city and really needed to meet people. And you said you would hang out with them. Completely. I was drinking. I like forgot that I agreed to that. This is my cousin.
What did you do after that?
I texted back. I said, I'm so sorry.
I thought you were a bot.
I thought you were a bot.
Crazy of them not to say, hey, I'm so-and-so. Like,
Okay, right?
that's what.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I want to try this new place called fish place called Yo Mama's house. Like about my friend's aunt.
Fish place called Yo Mama's House is like actually so brilliant.
That's like a really free
it's
idea.
so
Oh,
good.
I'm sweating. It's making me uncomfortable because my heart sank. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
that's
God.
so
Like
brutal.
I remembered.
But like also thank God you posted it, because if you hadn't, that would have just lived on, and then the cousin would be like, what the fuck? Am I being bullied?
Yeah, well, I don't need another friend. That would have honestly worked in my favor, but I did text. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like,
Right.
I should have known because the texts were blue. They weren't green, and all the bots are green.
Oh, true.
But I wasn't thinking that far. I'm like eating
Yeah, I mean, I
like-
probably wouldn't have thought that far either.
popcorn on my couch, like, it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Right, you're,
it
like,
ended up being
scrolling.
like a real person with feelings.
Did you guys hang out?
No, not yet.
Were you gonna?
I don't know if we will.
It feels like, well, you got to find a fish place called Yo Mama's so that you can really close the loop on it.
Me texting Salt, Hank, Salt, I need you to open a new restaurant.
Just like have him change the
I
marquee
paint-
on his.
I paint over the sign on his.
Yeah, on
Yo,
Salt Hanks.
Mamas, you have to do fish tomorrow.
Just fish. He's like, we do French dip.
You
go,
need
no,
to do
just
fish
fish.
now."
It's gonna be fish.
So that was it. That was like really, it was beyond humiliating. It was just like, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I really love that though. That's a really, really good story. Yeah. All right.
This is my cousin's number. You posted my cousin's number.
Yeah, also that part too. You like posting the
my
cousin's
God.
number like fully on the story is
It's
so
tough.
so funny. But again, like if you hadn't like done that,
Everything happens for a reason.
yeah. And maybe this cousin, like you guys are really destined to be together in some
Slow burn.
capacity. It's
Yeah.
a slow burn.
We're
You're
taking
gonna-
things really slow, almost backwards.
Yeah, you'll hang out once every year.
You'll
hang out once.
If- Things go to plan.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, now you're in New York, so
They live here.
you have time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was really beautiful.
That was fun.
Thank you so much, Connor.
Thanks for having me again.
This was literally like so much fun.
This is fun. It always flies by.
Flies by, and I love hanging out with you.
Likewise, and we're about to do it a lot.
And I'm so excited to like embark on our journey together.
It's as far as my arms will lift today.
Totally, as husband and wife. I think that's going to be really good.
As curly and straight.
And neither of us has health insurance.
Do you take her in curly and in straight? I do. Do you take him in perm as long as it may last? I guess. I don't know how long that beat.
Until it no longer perm. Till perm do us part.
Till perm do us part.
Wait.
Wow.
That's so beautiful.
That is good.
That's the name of our show.
Porn.
Connor and Yvette, till perm do us part. We get married every time.
I'm going to head out.
Okay. I keep trying to marry you. I should probably stop. Anyway.
I miss your cock.
Okay. Well, Connor, we're so excited for everything that you and I and you alone are going to do together.
Likewise.
and we'll see you probably hopefully soon back on the pod.
We will. Thanks for having me.
Okay, Connor.
Bye, everybody.
Love you. Bye. Bye. Mwah.